flying at night, you can see and whatever. Just feel free to go trail. Just for the final part between steer, say 9 to the attack, if you can come next to me, so at least we're doing one pass together rather than wake up the beast twice.
Copy that.
Do you remember by chance which of the 3 position covers the other bands?
There's if you haven't flown this update since update 1, White Boy, it's all different now.
Yeah, no, I was reading about it, but I just can't remember now which position covers which bands. There's like a diagram, like a chart, but I just can't remember.
No, it's all like increasing. So like 5 is the high frequency stuff. 2 and 3 are like the VHF and UHF, and 4 is where like the F-16 radar is, and a bunch of air-to-ground radars or SAM radars like the SA-10s in 3 and 4.
Okay, so the buttons where
I
the
don't know
bands
what
are.
the buttons are on the left, or you just click the ones you want and the ones you don't want. It's set
Okay,
up
so
to have all of them by
okay,
default.
so I can click them according to what I need.
Yep.
Copy.
For this, I would probably leave it in mode 1 or transmit 1 and leave all the bands enabled.
All right. Do we have to input the IFF code inside the IFF panel?
No, it if you just click IFF plan, it'll update and you save that, and it'll automatically be in the jet when you jump in.
Oh, okay, so the data cartridge does it.
Yeah, the cartridge does it.
Oh yeah, no, it was always the case, but
Well, no, it
since
wasn't the case before, because before there wasn't any IFF codes.
yeah, no, I mean, yeah, since I think the BMS 435, but anyway, it was like 2 years I haven't flown, and I restarted with DCS. And in DCS you have to input manually. That's why I was a little confused.
Gamble is almost a practice flight for tomorrow. It's 75% of the same people.
It is, yeah.
Apparently.
I think so, yeah. It is. And it hasn't slowed down yet, so this is cool.
This whole organization is actually very impressive. It's like event 500 and whatever. There are not so many online communities that can host 500 weekly events in a row without dissolving due to just lack of motivation or internal conflict or whatever. It's quite rare.
Yeah, I think UO is around. Well, they start flying in like 2010 or so. So yeah, it's about 12, 13 years. I was saying UO originally started flying BMS quite extensively since 2010, I believe. Kraus could tell you because he was there since. Kraus, how long UO has been flying?
Huh?
How
What was that?
long has United Operation been flying BMS more or less? About 12 years.
Well, I think the first flights we did were probably.
BMS has only been out for like 11 or 12 years.
I think it's yeah. So we were flying Allied Force before
Yep.
BMS. So I honestly I don't know. Maybe it was like 2010 or something.
That sounds about right because I've been
2009.
flying for 11 years and I started like right after BMS came out.
We did like a 2 or 3 years of Allied Force before BMS came out.
Yeah.
Like the first BMS was 432, right?
Yeah, 432.
Actually, that's a easy enough way to reverse engineer because there's where this is event 574, right? So then you just multiply that by weeks. So you divide that by 12, that's 47. Let's call it 48 weeks. You divide that by no, sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Exactly.
It's easy enough. Fucks it up immediately.
It's more than 11 though because
Yeah, it's more than 11 years now.
There's events that were skipped and stuff. I would say it's probably more like 12 years of BMS. I don't know, 12 years, 12 or 13 years, something like that. Total.
I remember seeing some of call sign fluffer videos. It was date about 2010 or so.
Yeah, it's funny though because like I consider him to be like a newcomer in my head. Like just because like I don't know. There was a whole different group of people that were flying when I first started. They're not even around anymore.
Yeah. Scope flew BMS back then.
Brilliant. Are you GCIing or?
No, I'm flying.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Streak. Can everyone take a moment and give Streak a great round of applause? This is the first time in like 3 or 4 months he hasn't been the last flight back from flight briefs.
Sorry.
Richie was last back. Richie, you made it happen for Streak.
It's not true. It's not true.
No, it's yeah. Sorry, guys.
I will tell you this, Streak. Whenever I carry a harm on my wing, I have an inner pain in my anus, and I want to carry Mavericks or bombs. But I have obeyed your directive to not bring kinetic weaponry.
Correct.
Kraus's form of suppression is bringing a Mav and going off his own and killing the thing.
Okay, everybody is back. So that is nice. Let's do a quick 3-minute bio break. So it's a minute 4:08. Be back at 5:1. Okay. If you go away, mute Discord so we can see that you're away. If you come back, then mute.
Harm kill rates have been higher than recently have been higher than I recall though, Kraus. I don't know if they've changed anything.
They do seem better.
Because it's like somewhere like a 50% PK now, and it used to be like probably 1/8 chance.
Yeah. It's not that it's a flub missile. It's just
it's not the same guarantee that if you do things right, you're gonna get it killed, right? Like you could have 4 of them and then fire all 4 and just not get it based on.
Especially on an SA-10, you need to basically fire like 7 or 8 of them to get a guaranteed kill, or it used to be like that because they would shoot down half of them. That's why the best way of doing it is you, even with a harm, you do a pop-up attack on the SA-10, and you fire like 4 harms at close range, and the thing is fucked.
Mm-hmm. And that way it's because it'll prioritize the harms over the jets, so it protects you and it saturates the SA-10's ability to do anything else during your attack. And if they turn off the radar, then so what? You've still got, you know.
I don't count on it. There's always so much in the major versions. So remember, 3.7 brought us the F15 basically, of the first part of it. No, it was. Was it this year? Yes.
Yeah, this year.
So many updates, I have lost track of it. Crazy.
Hey man, BMS has been around for over 10 years. They still even haven't gotten one major version, you know. We've gone from 4.3.2 to 4.3.7 in 12 years or however long it's been.
Okay, okay, guys, it's 5-1. Are we back? Mail, are you back? Mail's not back. Pixie, are
Yeah,
you
I'm
here?
back. I'm back.
I'm back.
Pixie, Stevie. Stevie.
Oh
are
man,
you
the
here?
Austrian.
Bunch of scrubs.
Yeah.
Achtung, Stevie. Achtung.
Pixie.
We
Yeah,
are
Pixie's
Austrians,
back.
not Germans.
Stevie, are you back? Taipan, are you back?
Sure, yeah.
I love
Joey's-
your brute
okay.
force method. Just
Yeah. Cool. So
Yell at them until they come back.
okay, we know the drill. We will start right now. So we will do the what is it? The click
Click
dance.
dance.
So please go with me. Double click your flight. Double click the seat in your flight. Yeah, the blue airplane. Go to the right hand side. DTC. Click IFF. Click IFF plan. Click COM. Click COM plan. Save the whole thing. And then I'd like you to commit to takeoff taxi. Please do that right now. Takeoff taxi. All of us can do that. Takeoff taxi. In the meantime, I will save the server. And I will save it under the same name. Save. Yes. And I will commit the server also to taxi. Right. Server is onto taxi, and I will. Yeah.
Yeah, mute this.
Right. So
Super
please,
Tiffany,
one more time. Not everybody is committed to taxi. Please do that right now. Let me see. I minimized. Okay, server is onto taxi, and I minimize RDP.
Dragnet,
There we
4,
go.
radar contact, bullseye, 22990, 21,000. Dragnet, 4, radar contact, bullseye, 22994, 21,000. Dragnet, 4,
don't forget to
radar
mute yourself on
contact,
Discord.
bullseye, 22887, 21,000. Jealous, 6, radar contact, bullseye, 10782, 21,000. Dragnet 4, radar contact, bullseye, 22996, 21,000.
I will say, guys, that emergency jettison in the briefing, that got real. That got serious. That was it was one of those things where I know I drank coffee and then I immediately had a release and I had to clinch, like it was coming and it was going to be a problem.
So sorry guys to interrupt. Streak, you're a mission commander. You're Martin 1, right?
Yeah, I'm at N1, but it is better that one of the high guys will coordinate the attack. Kraus, can I ask you to coordinate the
it,
flight?
baby.
Cool, you have it. Yeah.
Sure. Should probably write down everyone's call signs.
Good morning, Viper 4. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Echo, Delta, and then hold
Having
short,
streaks
runway
Martin
13
because
left.
it's Martin anyways.
Good morning, Mud N
I'm
4.
always
You are
Mud N.
number 2 for departure. Hold present position.
Yeah. You're always flying an
Good
Eagle.
morning, Hammer 3. You are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Dragnet 4, radar contact, bullseye 23180, 21,000. Dragnet 4, radar contact, bullseye 23375, 21,000. Good morning, Viper 4. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Echo, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 13 left. Good morning, Hammer 3. You are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Hammer 4, F16, taxiing, Echo. Dragnet 4, radar contact, bullseye 23769, 21,000. Viper.
Number 4, Victor check. Grab Mud 4, taxi.
Good morning, Mud N4. You are number 2 for departure. Taxi, Echo, Delta, and then hold short. Runway 13 left.
Echo Delta, holding short, 13 left.
2 is in the pit.
One's in the pit.
3's in the pit. 4's in the pit.
Sunrise.
Almost got run over by a tank.
Consider it good luck.
Three screen chat.
One screen chat.
Hammer 3, 4 ship, F-16s. Request taxi. Hammer 3, you are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Hammer 4, F-16, taxiing, Echo. Viper 4-1, Tegu Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land.
2, green jet.
Viper 4-3, Tegu Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you
Complete
land.
everybody's green chip.
Viper 4-4, Tegu Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land.
Flight 2 in uniform 2.
Sunrise. Gamble 3-4 ship F-16s. Request taxi. Good morning, Gamble 3. You are number 5 for departure. Hold present position.
Sam 113 just
Give way
flew through me.
to Hammer 3-4 F-16 taxiing Echo.
Again?
This M113 just went right through me.
Yeah. As real as it gets.
Mudhen 4-1. What is your problem? You are disrupting traffic.
I love the what is your problem in BMS.
Sunrise. Mudhen 4-1, Tegu Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land. Hammer 4 ship F-16s. Request taxi. Good morning, Hammer 4. You are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Mudhen 4 F-16 taxiing. Hammer 4 taxi Echo Delta and then hold short runway 13 left. Hammer 4-1, repeat last transmission. Hammer 4, taxi, Echo, Delta, and then hold short, runway 13 left. Gamble 3-4 ship F-16s, request taxi. Gamble 3, you are number 5 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Hammer 3-4 F-16 taxiing Echo. Hammer 4, is there a problem?
The hell was he carrying? He has like a triple rack or something.
Gamble 3-4 ship F-16s, request taxi. Gamble 3, you are number 5 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Hammer 3-4 F-16 taxiing Delta. Hammer 4, expedite taxiing. Hammer 3, taxi Echo Delta, and then hold short, runway 13 left.
Alright, let's taxi. Flight 1 taxi.
Hammer 3-3, Tegu Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land. Gamble 3, taxi, Echo, Delta, and then hold short, runway 13 left.
Full taxi.
Hammer 4 ship F-16s, request taxi. Hammer 4, taxi, Delta, and then hold short, runway 13 left. Hammer 4-1, Tegu Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land. Hammer 4-2, is there a problem?
Oh, tally explosion on the runway. Oh no.
Why is there a building on the runway?
Oh my god. Oh, that looks like Inferno. There's a lot of explosions there.
Is there a way for us to observe which runway is more empty? I think there's a 1-3 left and right. This person in front of me is taxiing in burner.
Yeah, he's off the taxiway.
Can we just bypass this guy in front of me, or what's that player? Never mind, they're going now.
Gamble 3-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 36500.
Flight, switch uniform 3.
Gamble 3, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Gamble 3, hold short.
My god.
Gamble 3, Bayview Tower, weight 070 at 129 knots.
Stay on the
Runway
left side of the
13
runway.
left. You're cleared for takeoff.
And apply full brakes, and then take off at burner. Do it one by one.
Copy.
Hammer 4-3, Bayview Tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land.
One's rolling.
Hammer 4-3, contact departure.
This is scary. 2 is rolling. Wish me luck.
Good luck, just stay on the left side and you'll be fine.
Gamble 3-1, contact departure.
2 rolling. The 2 is airborne.
Gamble 3, airborne, 4-ship, F-16s. Gamble 3, Tegu, departure. Depart heading 310. Resume on navigation.
3 airborne. 4 airborne. Excellent.
Good stuff, guys. flight just report visual on me because I'm going to do an early turn.
Two blind and also doesn't have your data. 3 side to 1. 2 is at the right side.
Copy. Flight, let's check left. We'll be turning to bearing 310.
2, 3. Three, 1-3 visual.
Say again?
1-3 visual.
Thank you.
Tower 4-4, F-16, 15 miles, west, 13,000. I need a radar. Vector, approach. Hammer 4-4, Hegu approach. Vector radar approach. Runway 13 right. QNH 3009. Hammer 4-4, turn right, heading 065, 5,000. Maintain 300 knots.
One's got icing. Alright, flight, try to radar lock each other through the soup. I'm gonna go through the soup at 5,000.
Am I the only one who does not have lead on data link?
Hammer 4-4, fly present heading, descend to 3,000, maintain 300 knots, runway 13 right.
On 3.
Flight reference steer point 3.
2, 3. 4.
Flight, check in uniform 6.
Hammer, not them.
Modern Hammer 4.
Confirm you are on status.
Hammer 4 is 17 miles from our side.
Roger, Hammer 3, not Hammer 4. Package, not Hammer 4, Rolex plus 2 minutes, 2 minutes, Rolex plus 2 minutes.
Hammer 4.
Gamble copies Rolex. Flight fence in.
True, fence in, 10.8. 3 fence in, 10 miles. 12 fence in, 10.8.
But that's all right. So for, do you mean that we should push now or should we declare?
Gamble, Mudhead.
Go for Gamble.
Gamble, are you on station?
Gamble will be on station 4 mics.
Magnum, 4 Alpha 290. Copy, Hammer 3. Gamble 3, say again.
Gamble will be on station in 4 minutes.
Package, additional Rolex, plus 4.
Other 4 copies.
Alpha 4.
Flight climb 250.
Package, Other 4, orbit in the Mach 5, catch up. Rolex.
Say again?
Flight climb to flight level 250.
3, 4. Two is visual 1.
One's speeding up.
Dragnet 4, Gamble 3-1. Request picture. Gamble 3-1, Dragnet 4, picture is 2 groups. Range split. Lead group. Bullseye 3-1-5-1-9-21,000. Track southeast. Hostile. Trail group. Bullseye 3-1-2-1-0-7-26,000. Track northwest. Hostile.
Mudhead pushing.
Dragnet 4, Hammer 3-1. Request vector to threat. Hammer 3-1, Dragnet 4, nearest threat bullseye 3-1-0-1-4-21,000. Hot, hostile, print, MiG-29, 2 ship.
Let's push to 5. Package, Other 4, push it.
Dragnet 4, Hammer 3-1. Request vector to threat. Hammer 3-1, Dragnet 4, nearest threat bullseye 3-1-0-1-1-21,000. Hot, hostile, print, MiG-29, 2 ship.
Hammer commit 282 for 6, 21,000, string 2, MiG-29.
Contact Strobus at bullseye.
Viper 4, Mudhead, Kate, go.
Alpha 4.
1 copies. To get a 0-4 mile separation, I'm going to slow down for you.
Copy. 2 is possible. One, you get block, get AAA, jink.
Copy.
Recommend music.
Light music on.
2.
Tap, flare.
So I can't turn off my number 4. Say again.
Dragnet 4, Hammer 3-1.
I can't
Request vector
turn
to
off.
threat. Hammer 3-1, Dragnet 4, nearest threat bullseye. 2, 1, 5, 5, 20,000. Hot, hostile, print, MiG-29s. 2 ship.
Gamble on station.
But have map of the Earth.
Gamble on station.
I can't disable button 4 on the ECM. See why?
Negative. 3 spin.
3 spin. Hold left. 4.
Flight, I have nails 29 to my 3 o'clock.
Dragnet 4, Hammer 3-1. Request vector to threat.
Yeah, 3 same.
Hammer 3-1, Dragnet 4, nearest threat bullseye. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 22,000. Hot, hostile, print, MiG-29s.
Hammer
2
3,
ship.
this is Gamble. Do you have the bandit at 14816 targeted? One's defensive.
Hammer negative out.
3 go hot, 3 go hot.
Defensive, 1, 3.
2 4.
3 in.
Retrograding, MiG-29. 4,
2 rendezvous with me, steer point 4. 3, there's bandits close, it's 14 miles.
but have map 5.
Copy. Hold left. 4. Go to more.
Viper 4-1, Dragnet 4, picture is 2 groups, range split. Lead group, bullseye, 1, 6, 0, 1, 8, 18,000, track, south, hostile,
Hammer 4,
trail, group, bullseye, 1, 3, 5, 1, 6, 22,000, track, northwest, hostile,
Hammer 4-1 defensive.
Got the contact at 1336 now.
Negative, you are merged. You're 6 o'clock, 8 miles. 4 miles. At 8.
4 gate.
4-1, copy.
4.
2 try to rejoin.
Bandits jinking into you now. Jinking into you now. It's at 7,000. Break missile, break missile.
Fuck, I don't get breakthrough here. Shit.
Hammer 4, break missile. Hammer 4 breaking. Okay, Hammer 3's in. Break missile, another missile. Heater on you. Okay, one is hit.
Shit defensive.
Break missile, another missile.
3 defensive.
Fox 3 on the
1, 2, let's go hot.
2.
3, I'm ejecting.
4 has the flank targeted.
Even bullseye 269 for
Hammer 3, Hammer 4, starting with 29.
Dragnet 4.
Flash
I
the
don't have any
49 on
targets.
the deck. Flash.
3, pit roll. Four, Fox 3 medium.
Gamble 34 Fox 3 2007 20,000.
To monitor bandit 1937.
4 is outright.
Four, pit
To
roll.
monitor bandit 1937.
Stand by. Three still up.
Possible 3-matter shutdown, just reset to 4.
Gamble 4-2 Fox 3 MiG 29 close.
2, pit roll. Viper 4, Dragnet 4, be advised, threat aircraft bullseye. 2, 1, 0, 1, 6, 23,000.
2 defenders AAA.
Hammer 4-1 capture 639 bullseye 159.23.
3 Fox 3 long 296 31 15.
Dragnet 4, Gamble 3-1, group bullseye 15026, 29,000. Declare. Gamble 3-1, Dragnet 4, contact is friendly.
Yep. 2 let's reset.
3, pit bull.
Nails 29. Four go hot.
Dragnet 543 press section.
Viper 4-3, Dragnet 4, picture is multiple groups, range and azimuth split. South, group, bullseye, 190, 14, 11,000. Fear ball. Southeast, group, bullseye, 3, 2, 5, 3, 7,000. Track, west, hostile. Northwest, group, bullseye, 3, 3, 0, 1, 3, 9, 6,000. Track, northwest, hostile.
4, just be advised there are many friendlies in front of you, so make sure you PID.
Viper 4, Dragnet 4, be advised, threat aircraft bullseye, 3, 1, 0, 5, 5,000.
Package
Viper
Modern
4,
4-2, be
Dragnet
advised
4,
Modern's
be
down to 3
advised,
ships,
threat
unit is
aircraft
gone.
bullseye, 3, 1, 0, 5, 5,000.
2, let's try to rejoin. Try to get visual with you. What's your position? 25,000.
2 is 8 miles behind you. Two visual 1.
Copy. I'm gonna go hot again. 4 go cold.
Raygun 217 12 for 12 1,000.
4
That's
is
Hammer
outleft.
4-1. 2 o'clock, 10 miles at 2,000 is a MiG-29 parallel to you. Hammer 4-1 captured. Nixon 1 is damaged.
2, I'm turning hot. Rejoin on me in the hot leg.
2 will go. And we have AAA over steer point 4.
Yeah, A firm. Recommend we climb a bit more. Let's climb to 280.
Okay, Hammer 3.
Two.
Targeted 28410 4000 MiG-29.
I'm at 4, please stay loud.
Hey, I believe that MiG's hot on you now.
Bullseye?
Bullseye 282 for 9.
That MiG-29 is going like straight to the ground.
Package, Mudhen, in on target.
Viper 4, Dragnet 4, be advised, hostile sparing 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 4000. Dragnet 4, Gamble 3, 1, group bullseye 1, 6, 0, 3, 5, 28,000. Declare.
Fox 3 to the 9 on the crowd
Gamble
target.
3, 1, Dragnet 4, contact is friendly. 3, pit roll.
Package, Hammer 4, inbound to the right runway.
Three, pit roll. Four, pit bull.
Two, 4, let's go deeper this time. Let's move to waypoint 5. 4, rejoin on me.
Hammer 4, bombs on target.
One, pit bull. Viper 4, Dragnet 4, be advised, hostile sparing 3, 0, 5, 1, 4, 4000. Viper 4, Dragnet 4, be advised, hostile sparing 3, 0, 5, 2, 1, 4000. 1, pit bull.
Splash MiG-29 29916 4000.
Cover splash.
Dragnet 4, Gamble 3-1, request vector to threat. Gamble 3-1, Dragnet 4, nearest threat bullseye 3, 0, 5, 1, 6, 5000. Dragging, hostile print MiG-29, Singleton.
Hammer 4-1, wait for a second pass to the left runway.
Mudhen 4-2, bombs gone, on target.
Hammer 4-1, in hot.
Viper 4 committed, MiG-29, 03329, Angels 15.
What's your position?
4-1, weapon for target, one hit,
4 is 11-mile trail to you. Viper 4-3, Fox 3, bullseye 03224, Angels 18, fulcrum.
Three, maintain that distance. Try to extend it to 12 miles or 15 miles. Sorry.
90,000.
Fly heading 310.
2.
3, pit bull. 4, pit bull.
Nails 29. for 2 o'clock.
4, Pitbull. 3, Pitbull.
Package number 41.
Package Mudhen off target.
Okay, flight, let's establish cap here.
Max
Clockwise,
Tango
let's do it
150.
clockwise. Let's go cold 2.
Dragnet 4, Hammer 3-1. Request vector to threat. Hammer 3, Dragnet 4. I don't have any targets. Dragnet 4, Hammer 4-1. Request vector to home plate.
Seems like we're gonna do nothing, guys.
Hey, Hammer 4, Hammer 3. Is attack complete?
My attack is complete. I'm RTB, I'm damaged, I lost navigation.
Roger that. Is any striker, Mudhead 3, Hammer 3?
Hammer Mudhead, we are off target, RTB.
Dragnet 4,
Roger that.
Hammer 3-1.
All
Request
flights,
vector to
Miller
threat.
time, Miller time.
Hammer 3, Dragnet 4.
Vector from
I
Miller
don't
time.
have any targets.
4 rejoin. We're
Mudhead
RTB.
Miller time.
Can anyone give me a rough bearing for the
120, flow 120.
Flight reference steer point 6.
Hammer 4?
Package Mudhead flowing through the cap zones. Hammer flight down to 2 ships. Mudhead flight, 2 ships.
Gamble.
4 is a singleton.
Gamble flight RTB. One's reducing speed for 4 to catch up. Sorry for the boring flight, guys.
I don't mind boring flights. I only mind dying.
It'll be quite interesting to see why 3 died.
I actually got really scared because I had no idea how 3 died, so I thought I may have been merged, but I didn't see anyone.
I found it very confusing, actually. I think I had very little SA when we first came in.
Yeah, because we like came in late as well. Everything just popped all of a sudden. Copy.
Package Mudhead, clear of cap zones. It was a quick mission. RTB before the wing tanks are empty.
It was really a quick push.
package number 4, I may have to punch out with oil pressure.
Alright, flight, let's descend to 15,000 feet.
And so I think we both overtook you.
It's fine, it's my fault, I didn't call slowing down. Flight, steer point 7.
Dragnet 4, Hammer 4-1. Request vector to nearest landing field. Hammer 4, Dragnet 4, divert field available. Bullseye 13373. TAC in channel 125 X-ray.
Like, I have no bullseye to attack for me.
Package Gamble signing off.
Package Viper 4, clear of the cap lane.
Package Mudhen off tactical, switching to approach.
Gamble 3-1. 3-ship F-16s 15 miles northwest 22,000. Inbound from overhead landing. Good morning, Gamble 3-1. Pegu approach.
Flight
That's a
idle
negative. Use traffic. Need
and
contact
nose
approach.
down.
Good morning, Mudhen 4-2. Pegu approach. Welcome back. Vector to radar approach. Runway 13 right. Q page 3010. Mudhen 4-2, turn right heading 140, descend to 5,000, maintain 300 knots. Mudhen 4-4, turn right heading 140, descend to 6,000, maintain 300 knots. Gamble 3-1, 3-ship F-16s 10 miles northwest 17,000, inbound from overhead landing. Good morning, Gamble 3-1, Pegu approach. That's a negative. Use traffic. Need contact approach. Mudhen 4-4, fly heading 145. Mudhen 4-2, turn right heading 145. Hammer 4-1, Pegu approach. Copy emergency. Continue inbound 4, runway 13 right. Gamble 3-1, 3-ship F-16s 5 miles west 14,000, inbound from overhead landing. Good morning, Gamble 3-1, Pegu approach. That's a negative. Use traffic. Need contact approach. Hammer 4-1, declaring an emergency. Hammer 4-1, contact tower for landing. Mudhen 4-4, turn right heading 155, maintain 300 knots.
Yeah, flight fence up.
Mudhen 4-2, fly heading 155, runway 13 right.
4 fence out, 5-8.
Flight check right 210, 1 fenced out, 7.8. Flight
Mudhen
echelon
4-4,
right.
turn right heading 165. Mudhen 4-2, fly heading 170.
Flight continue right turn 270.
10 miles out of home plate, going 127.
Mudhen 4-4, turn right heading 195, maintain 300 knots, runway 13 right. Mudhen 4-2, turn right heading 200.
Keep the echelon loose, we still have 2 right turns.
Approach Mudhen, request unrestricted delivery. Approach Mudhen, request unrestricted approach.
Mud Hen 42, fly heading 225, climb to 5,000, maintain
I asked it so
300
many
knots.
times for approach. Come on.
Gamble 3-1, 3 ship, F-16s, 5 miles, southwest, 4,000, inbound from overhead landing.
Approach, Mudhen 4, declaring
Good morning,
emergency.
Gamble 3-1, Tegu approach, that's a negative, use traffic, need contact approach. Mud Hen 4-4, turn right heading 235, runway 13 right. Mud Hen 4-2, fly heading 240, runway 13 right. Good morning, Mud Hen 4-2, Tegu approach, that's a negative, use traffic, need contact approach. Mud Hen 4-2, Tegu approach, copy
Flight check
emergency, continue inbound for, runway 13 right. Mud Hen 4-2, declaring an emergency. Mud Hen
Approach.
4-2, contact tower for landing.
Approach Gamble is coming in for the overhead 13 right in 2 minutes.
Mud Hen 4-4, turn right heading 255, maintain 300 knots.
Flight, let's drop altitude 1,500 feet. Flight airfield's just to our right.
Mud Hen 4-4, Tegu tower, next time get clearance before landing. Mud Hen 4-4, contact tower, switch 36500. Good morning, Viper 4-3, Tegu approach, that's a negative, use traffic, need contact approach.
There's shit on the runway, guys, so watch out.
Good morning, Viper 4-3, Tegu approach, continuing down for straight in approach, runway 13 right. Q and page 3011.
Package be advised. Tanks are on the runway.
One in the break.
Confirm left runway.
Yeah, let's do left, it's less busy.
Copy. 2 visual 1.
A Hammer 3 radio check.
2 in the break left.
5x5.
Hammer 3's in the break.
Gamble's in the break, we're doing 1-3 left.
Hammer 3-2, F-16, 5 miles, northwest, 8,000. Request vector for visual landing. Good morning, Hammer 3-2, Tegu approach. Need contact with TACAN approach. Hammer 3-2, F-16, 5 miles, northwest, 7,000. Request radar vector
Lead confirms
approach.
you are calling base.
Good morning, Hammer 3-2, Tegu approach.
Gamble
Vector
base.
set radar approach, runway
For 1-3
13
left.
right.
Perch.
Viper 4-3, contact tower for landing. Q and page 3009. Hammer 32, turn left heading 205, descend to 5000, maintain 300 knots, runway 13 right.
Hammer 31, final
One's on
runway
touchdown.
13 right.
Stay left side of the runway.
Gamble 31, Kegu Tower. Next time get clearance before landing.
Alright, tanks on the right
Gamble
side of the runway.
31, contact tower.
410 in base.
2 final.
Hammer 32, fly heading 010, descend to 3000, maintain 290 knots.
Viper 4 approaching from northeast for overhead break.
Hey guys, do not land on the right runway. There's fucking tanks on the runway still. Do not land on the right runway.
Viper 4.
There are tanks on the left runway, but it's less.
They're actually on the runway on the right one. I almost slammed into an Abrams tank.
Hammer 32, repeat transmission.
2's wheels down.
One's vacated.
Oh, apart from the tanks, there's also an F-16 on the runway facing wrong direction.
Hammer 32, F-16, 10 miles, west 2000. Request radar. Sectored approach.
I has a blue text out, so I go to debrief.
Kraus, I was not delusional. It was hidden by the fire that caused by me destroying it by hitting it on takeoff.
Nice.
I also exploded when I exited the 3D.
Love
let's
it.
do it again. Let's do it again.
No rate.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
Yes, you can.
No, like I have to go to dinner with the family.
Man.
You know.
Apparently, yes.
Yes, I was half second away from touchdown.
The crash I got is in Friday Night Flights. I'd be curious to see if that's the same one that the server got.
I checked my crashes and they were all over the place, basically. So,
That crash was reproducible every time I tried to rejoin the server.
yeah, so same here, but it was a different error handler every time.
Oh, it was a different error. That's wild.
Yeah. So
All right. So we can start doing the debriefs. Looks like Streak's internet is down, so we can just start going. So we'll do a debrief. We're gonna just go flight by flight. Focus on the top level beats of what your mission was, what your plan was, what went well and what didn't go well. We're gonna start with Gamble 3, which I don't know who that is. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Yeah, takeoff was scary through the flames. and I had some troubles with my jammer. I couldn't turn off the number 4 band, and I also could not I could not get any lock on that. Even within 10 miles, I could not get a lock on that 29. So I was way too close to run away. So I tried to get into it, and but when I realized I'm too close, he just killed me. That was unfortunate. I'm sorry about that.
Nothing to add. It was very confusing on the first engagement, and afterwards, not much happened.
Nothing to add.
Roger. All right, Hammer 3. We were a seed / cap in the northern lane there, and our plan was to have two ship grinders at a 10-mile separation. To get up there, in the briefing we identified that there was an SA4 west of our cap point, so we marked that up, and that ended up being a factor, which I'll get to in a second. So we got on station. We immediately noticed that there was an SA4 roughly at the same position that we had pre-planned, and it was active. So we did an attack on that, killed it with a harm in the first pass, and then we were engaged by 2 ship MiG-29s. But in the middle of that engagement, the SA4 we thought was still up because it was active and tracking. It turned out later to be the search radar, but it was tracking like an active track tone. And so we aborted our attack on the MiG-29s, came around again, and by that point the MiG-29s had switched onto Hammer 4, and I observed this single MiG basically killing people in Hammer 4, like the missile launches and everything. And I was trying to chase down the MiG to kill it, but I couldn't get there in time, and I think it killed someone in Hammer 4. I'm not sure, but there's multiple missile launches off of that MiG, and then I did end up chasing it down, and we killed it, but we had to drag it about 50 miles to the north. Then when that engagement was complete, we went back, we reset. Another pair of MiG-29s came from the north. The element engaged them and splashed that pair of MiGs. Then I checked in on the strike. Both said that they were attack complete, so I called Miller time. And then on the return, 3 killed a AAA radar with a harm. So that was that's the end of our mission. We killed 3 MiG-29s, a AAA radar, and SA4 search and acquisition radar. What went well? I think the map planning and recon and all that stuff was very good. We basically identified where that SA4 was, and were able to find it, fix it, and kill it pretty reliably. 2, I think you did a great job sorting the targets, picking up bandits, and in the air-to-air engagements was good on the pickup and the sort. 3, I would say, good job picking up the group of MiG-29s that were sort of flanking us from the northwest. I completely missed them when we were doing our picture, and they were going to kill me, so you found them and you engaged them, which means that the grinder setup that we had was working well. And I thought you did a good job there controlling that engagement. 4, you did a solid job staying with 3 and dealing with the sort rules and engaging as we planned to sort, which resulted in you killing a MiG, so that was good. Points to improve number 2. I want to see you try to rejoin more aggressively after we do an engagement. So including just like plug the burner, focus on rejoining with me. There's a couple times where you were stripped out quite far from me, and I didn't want to recommit to cover 3 until you were on my wing. So I ended up extending further, which put 3 and 4 in a danger zone. So I would just try to rejoin quicker, get back, rejoin as fast as you can, even if you have to burn fuel. That's sort of wingman's job. 3, There's a couple times where you said SA4, but you didn't indicate where it was, you didn't indicate where it was, or even like where the position or the bearing of it or anything. So I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know if it was the same SA4 that we already engaged or a new one. And if it did shoot at us, then that would have been bad because I wouldn't have been able to know. I wouldn't have known where it was coming from, other than just getting you on data and then try to look for a SAM launch. So I would try to call out at least something like, hey, SA4 is north, or SA4 is under me, or something, just so I have some reference point. And same thing goes with I think there was a couple other people that did that as well. So just give at least a bearing or something to the SAM if it's active. Otherwise, it's pretty useless because there's multiple SA4s in that area. 4, I have the same debrief point for you. I think you also called that an SA4 at one point without any amplifying information. So I would focus on improving that. And I don't have anything else for Hammer 3. Any other debrief points you guys want to cover?
No, it was fun. Yeah, and your points are absolutely valid.
Cool. Let's go on to Viper 4.
Viper 4, well, let's start. The initial plan was basically to hold at Magpie and then wait for the caps to be established and then be the first one of the push or of the strike package and do a sweep. We had planned for 2 options. One option would have been that we would have encountered a heavy air-to-air picture, then we would try to launch and just run back a little bit to rely on the forward tar caps. Option number 2 would have been just to establish air-to-air dominance and basically cap between the base and steer point 5. No, sorry, steer point 6. Well, what happened? First of all, the takeoff was very chaotic due to ground vehicles, but we made it. We were the first flight to take off. And then we just started holding and capping at the Magpie holding point. From my part, there was some confusions on when we would push, because I had the impression that the announcement of both cap flights that they were on station was needed for us to push, but then already the first strike pack flight pushed, so we just went into gate and flew towards the target, hoping to create some distance. And then my BMS crashed and it wouldn't let me in again anymore. I tried 5 times and it works in instant action. And then number 3 took over with hopefully more success.
Okay, so what happened afterwards is that we came to the runway to Jeongju exactly the moment it was struck. So the picture there was, I think there was just one MiG-21 which was chased by 10 friendlies. We did half a cap turn over the airbase and we got spiked by MiG-29s from the northeast. So we went to engage them. The idea was there to set up a mini grider. So first element was just single ship, was number 2. Second element was 2 at 3. We had a good engagement with a good SOT. We killed the MiG-29s and then we headed back. So that was it. Now, as far as the flight members, there's really nothing to comment. It was great job on everyone's side. So 2 good spot on this MiG-29, and you were tracking him. 4 good station keeping and also good SOT on our engagement, and good rejoin afterwards. And in general, I didn't have to good comms and I didn't have to look for any of you guys. So this was a great job. Nothing really to add here. But I have some package-wise remarks. So there's a reason why we do those holding points, why we Rolex, and why we synchronize the attacks. So what happened is that the idea was that 2 flights go straight to their cap zones and respawn that they are established on the cap, and 2 strikers and the sweep go and hold at the holding point. Now what happened is that everyone I mean, it seems that only one strike flight and the sweep was holding. Another strike flight just went straight to continue the mission. None of the TARCAPs originally responded that they are on station. It was after some time of asking. I think that I think Krause's flight went on engaging something, so it wasn't clear if they are on a station or not. And then when we pushed, it was just a mess. So one striker was far away in the front, the second strike flight was in the middle, the sweep was the last one to come, so it was a useless flight. I think we need to work on that one. It's quite clear in the briefing what's written, and we need to improve that we do hold and that we Rolex and we do push together. So that's my general global comment. Okay, the end for Viper 4.
Good point, Batman. It's exactly the root cause of the mishap of this evening. Sorry, guys, for the one who were airborne. I had a mishap with the internet. I'm not sure if I stay connected. It's the up and off intermittent, so we will see. Okay, Mudhan, we did the holding. We had a nice plan for a GFR mission, just dropping BLU 107s onto the runway. We had planned to come from opposite directions on the runway and then leave through the middle with some time deconfliction and also space deconfliction on the runway. Batman elaborated a little bit about the holding times. It was quite a surprise that I had the other Hammer 4 flight in front of me. And we talked about Viper 4, the sweep. And then we ended up in the low level, and we got that MiG-29 Leaguer Singleton called out by Hammer 3, engaging Hammer 4. I also had it on the radar. It turned cold, but then it came back. It shot in the Hammer 4 group, but it also shot me, and I didn't see it. So that was before. 3, you were behind, but you can take over from here because I don't really know what happened then.
Right, so after dealing with the MiG that shot streak, we tried to regroup at Tier 7, which is about 20 miles east of the strike airbase, and at that point we were pretty helmet fire. Mailman called some targets that were hot on us. They are also pretty low. We're trying to engage, but sadly we had some blue on blue going on, and I got shot down by number 4. I believe Mailman was able to deal with the MiGs. I'm not really sure because I got splashed soon after streak, so don't know if you can fill in. Mail.
Yeah, that saw Street get hit, and kind of took over the flight after that. And we, like Pekin said, let's. The air picture was clean after that, so let's regroup at 7, stick to our original task plan. We got near Steer 7, more MiG-29s, and there's, I guess it's Hammer flight now, because there's a lot more 16s around than there should have been. I closed on 129. He shot at me. I shot at him. I killed him, and I defended his missile. Was getting to shoot another one, and then somebody else splashed him. So then the air picture was clean again. I called press for our air-to-ground targets, and shortly after we'd done that is when 3 got hit. He was calling more 29s. I was clean air picture-wise myself. So by this time is just 3 and 4. We pressed on. I was able to strike my task target. That runway's destroyed. The north runway of the 2, if you will. 4's bombs missed, I believe, and I believe Hammer flight was there at the same time I was. But anyway, you know that at least one of those strips is down. The northern strip is down. Went off right as tasked. 4 had to do a couple orbits for his bombs, and but unfortunately missed. We regrouped around just southeast of Steer 7 and RTB. And other than that, 4 anything?
Yeah, dude, Peekins, my bad. You killed that first MiG-29. I saw him blow up, and then I heard you say that you were turning out and that there was the other MiG-29 coming. Like when you called that other one out, I thought I saw him. I locked him up in dogfight mode, and then I mode 4. I'm pretty sure I did it 4 times. I might have done it 3, but it was positive. I mean, there was no callback. Like it didn't go positive, and so I shot. And then after I shot, I mode 4 it again, and it was positive, and that's when I was like, "Oh fuck, Peekins, I think I shot you." And I looked at the HSD before I locked him up, and I could have sworn I saw you behind me on it, but I mean, obviously you weren't, so that's my
Yeah,
bad,
I
dude.
was merged with him, so I don't blame you too much there. But yeah, it's
I
unfortunate
tried to
indeed.
help you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my bad, dude. I ended up shooting you instead of helping you.
Alright, that's everything, I guess.
Okay. Hammer 4.
All right. So we had a few hiccups during taxi because I had my number 2 recommitting 2 times. Then when we took off, I think he hit a building in the runway. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brennan. And anyway, I took off as a singleton. I started flying my steers, and of course we were like 2 or 3 minutes behind Carrot. So I decided to cut corners and just hold on steer 5, which is the steer before Magpie. At that point, number 2, I've reconnected. I was waiting for him to join, so I was just Sunday cruising. I was like going on Mach 05 towards Tier 5. When you rejoin, push to Tier 6, but before going NOE, we were doing like a orbit, waiting for the card, because at that time we Rolex total plus 6 minutes. And that was where I got confused, because I heard after our first orbit, Modern was pushing. So I just decided to push as well towards the target. And that put us right in front of Hammer 3 flight. And yes, then the MiG-29 engaged us. We went defensive. None of us get hit. I think Brilliant had a BMS crash, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so none of us get hit. We just came out clean of the engagement, and Hammer 3 mop up the 9. At that point, I just pushed the targets. I realized I was a singleton, so I went for the right runway with a pretty sloppy approach on the first pass. I dropped 3 bombs, get the right runway destroyed. On my exits, I noticed the MiG-29. It was like north of the runway. It was within visual range. I went for it, and then I think Kraus killed it right before I reached on top of it.
Yeah.
So I decided, since I had 3 bombs left, I decided to do a second pass because I wasn't sure the status of the left runway. And on my second pass, I delivered the bomb correctly, but I got hit by a manpad because I forgot to flare. So yeah, that was a sloppy flight on my part. After that, I just get back on track, get back on altitude. I had no navigation, no HSI, nothing. All I had was the backup compass. So I was just asking in uniform for somebody to give me a rough bearing to go back to home plate, which I did. I managed to land. End of it. The good thing is the objective was completed. Both runways were destroyed. The airbase, the target airbase, is 0% operational. What went wrong is, well, we lost number 2 due to technical issues, and well, I got hit too, but I managed to bring back the airframe. That's all. Brilliant. You want to add anything? All right. Yeah, that's all.
That was the last flight, right?
Yeah, that was the last flight.
Yeah, that was the last flight.
Cool.
Okay, you want to say something, Kraus?
Negative.
Okay. Well, this was the mission. I didn't have a good feeling about it. mainly because of own stupidity, but also, well, we didn't do well in the holding pattern. And the whole layout of the package was disorganized, so that was also a setback from the beginning. But good thing that Hammer got the SA4 as a pop-up SAM, so that was real nice.
So the caps were supposed to go and set up, and then the sweep was supposed to depart, and then the strikes were supposed to depart, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, first the caps, then the sweep together with the strike.
Okay, so the main problem is that the sweep did not depart.
No. The main
Well-
problem is that we were supposed to marshal at tier 3, wait for both the strikers. So you don't fly the carrot, you simply marshal there. Then streak called Rolex because we had delays. And then we would all fly together, so then it would be timed. But instead, it was all spread out. It was not clear when to push because there was no response from the caps if they're established. And the Rolex was insufficient, and in the end, everyone pushed at different times.
Got it. I mean, so for context, the flot was 30 miles from the airbase, so I was airborne and then immediately get engaged by MiGs.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's true. I mean, there were some setbacks, but for this mission, Fritz decided to get 2 flights off the holding pattern. Usually we all marshal, so then we can really smooth out all the delays, like this one, for instance, and then we push. But even those flights that were supposed to marshal, they didn't really marshal properly. So this was, I think, the biggest problem. Yeah, we have to improve next time. We have to really obey the marshalling and then pushing as a package and not as individual flights. That's the biggest always issue for us.
Yeah. Okay, so
also,
go
I
ahead,
want.
Mailman.
Sorry.
Mailman first. Mailman.
I wonder if maybe some flight leads weren't sure how to Rolex too. If not, I don't just ask. It's no big deal.
No, each is additive.
Yeah. That's the difficulty. So you, in general, you only want to Rolex one time. Yeah, because to avoid the confusion. But as Brilliant said, it is additive.
So what my confusion was basically, and this is what I tried to sort out when coding on uniform, was basically, okay, where's the cap flights at, and are we imminent to push? Because I was waiting for them to push, and I also told that we would be holding at Magpie and waiting for the caps to be established. And yeah, I think